Former FTX CEO Bankman-Fried has been arrested in the Bahamas to face charges. On Monday, December 12, FTX founder Sam Bankman-Fried was arrested in the Bahamas at the request of U.S. prosecutors, the day before he was scheduled to testify before Congress about the abrupt failure of one of the world's largest cryptocurrency exchanges last month. The arrest represents a stunning fall from grace for the 30-year-old entrepreneur known by his initials SBF, who rode a Bitcoin and other digital asset boom to become a billionaire multiple times over until FTX's rapid demise. The exchange, based in the Bahamas and founded in 2019, declared bankruptcy on November 11 after struggling to raise funds to avoid collapse as traders rushed to withdraw $6 billion from the platform in just 72 hours. It has since been revealed that Bankman-Fried secretly used $10 billion in customer funds to support his trading business. The arrest occurred as Bankman-Fried prepared to launch a scathing attack on his former Sullivan and Cromwell lawyers, new FTX CEO John Ray, and rival exchange operator Binance at a congressional hearing. Bankman-Fried planned to say in his testimony, a draft copy of which was obtained by Reuters, that he was pressured by Sullivan and Cromwell lawyers to nominate Ray as CEO after a sudden outflow of customer funds. And when he changed his mind within minutes after being offered billions of dollars in new funding, he was told it was too late. Bankman-Fried will now be unable to testify, according to Congresswoman Maxine Waters, who expressed surprise at his arrest in a statement. Ray's testimony will continue. Bankman-Fried was arrested shortly after 6 p.m. on Monday at his apartment complex, The Albany, a luxury-gated community, and will appear in a magistrate court on Tuesday, according to Bahamian police. According to the Bahamas Attorney General's office, he will be extradited to the United States. A spokesman for the United States Attorney's Office in Manhattan confirmed Bankman arrest Fried's in the Bahamas, but declined to comment on the charges. Prosecutors in the United States said they had a sealed indictment against Bankman-Fried and that charges would be revealed on Tuesday. According to the New York Times, he is facing fraud and money laundering charges. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission authorized charges against Bankman-Fried separately on Monday, according to the regulator. Neither Bankman-Fried nor his lawyer Mark Cohen responded immediately to requests for comment, nor did Sullivan and Cromwell, FTX, Ray, or Binance. Bankman-Fried has stated that he believes he is not criminally liable. I never tried to commit fraud, Bankman-Fried said in an interview with the New York Times Dealbook Summit on November 30. The demise of FTX sent shockwaves through an already battered cryptocurrency industry, which has seen a string of meltdowns this year, including Voyager Digital and Celsius Network. More problems for the industry could be on the way. According to Reuters, some Justice Department prosecutors believe they have enough evidence in their long-running investigation of Binance to charge the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange and some of its top executives. We don't have any insight into the inner workings of the U.S. Justice Department, nor would it be appropriate for us to comment if we did, a Binance spokesperson told Reuters for the article. Bitcoin remains stable at $17,150. This year, it has dropped by more than 60%. Since FTX's demise, Bankman-Fried has given numerous media interviews apologizing for his mistakes and explaining what happened at the company, which legal experts say could allow prosecutors to point out inconsistencies in his testimony to a jury. The defense is going to be completely boxed in by SBF's prior statements and the very incisive questions he has answered in the press and on social media, said Renato Mariotti, a criminal defense attorney and former federal prosecutor. I would like to start by formally stating, under oath, I FD up, Bankman-Fried wrote in his written testimony. Then he went into detail about how things went wrong at FTX and his hedge fund Alameda Research, criticizing Sullivan and Cromwell and Ray, as well as our tribal Binance, for their actions as his firm imploded. Bankman-Fried described his decision to step down as CEO of FTX and appoint Ray as being pressured by Sullivan and Cromwell and the general counsel of FTX's U.S. unit, who he said was a former lawyer at the law firm. Bankman-Fried stated that he received a potential funding offer for billions of dollars less than 10 minutes after signing a document at 4:30 a.m. on November 10 to make Ray the CEO of FTX. Bankman-Fried claimed he told his counsel a few minutes later that he wanted to rescind the CEO appointment but was told it was too late. Bankman-Fried stated that he had been disconnected from FTX's systems and that Ray had not responded to his emails offering assistance or other information. Bankman-Fried, who rose to prominence as a prominent and unconventional figure known for his wild hair, t-shirts, and shorts during the crypto boom, said FTX and his trading firm Alameda's fortunes plummeted this year as cryptocurrencies crashed amid rising interest rates. In late 2021, he stated that Alameda had a net asset value of more than $50 billion and manageable debt levels. As the value of digital assets fell, this became unsustainable. My net worth was valued at $20 billion last year, Bankman-Fried wrote. Last I checked, my bank account had around $100,000 in it.